The new Baxter building, still under construction, but almost ready. As the sun sets behind the skyline, tension builds inside the lab. Wait, Dr. Doom is getting married, and you're going to be his best man? Ben exclaims. Reed stands calm amidst the shock. I'm completely serious, and I think we should all go. Sue folds her arms, baffled. This is insane. Johnny shrugs. Doom? Hitched? Who saw that coming? But Reed explains. Doom has promised, by Latverian tradition, to forgive the sins of all attendees. A clean slate. It's too good an opportunity to pass up, Reed says firmly. Ben hesitates, then sighs. Yeah, I'm the one who wrecked the device that blew his face off. I should probably get in on that. Sue's expression tightens. Let's not forget, I was the one who unmasked him in front of the entire universe. I definitely have to go, she adds. He held a grudge for 60 years in that possible future. Johnny smirks. Guess I'm the only one he doesn't have a reason to hate. He winks at Sue. And hey, you're my sister. Where you go, I go. Later, in the control room. Family meeting. Code 4. We're going somewhere cool, and you're staying here. Val rolls her eyes. I never get to go to Latveria anymore. Just once, I want to check out Doom's lab. Do you have death rays? She fires at Reed. Because he does. Reed promises, we'll build something fun when I get back. Ben talks to Alicia, unsure. You sure about this? Frank and Val could look after the kids. She holds his hand gently. And you be looking after me. We both know what a Latverian wedding means, shenanigans. Stay focused. Ben smiles. Smartest thing I ever did was marrying you. Meanwhile, Johnny dials his phone. Hey, Sky, I could use a +1. A wedding date. And some backup. He trails off. Sky, you there? But the screen goes dark. On the other end, Sky stares out a window. I think it's time I went home, Johnny storms. Inside the Fantasticar, the team soars through glowing clouds toward Latveria. Johnny stares silently into the distance. Earth to Johnny, you okay? Sue asks. You haven't said a word in hours. He snaps out of it. Just thinking about Sky. Frustration slips into his voice. Why does everything have to be about her? I didn't ask to be her soulmate. I didn't make her come to Earth. Ben leans back, annoyed. Whoa, where's all this coming from? We're not even married, Johnny snaps. We've only been on a few dates. You guys don't even like her. Ben groans. Both of you. Shut up, or I swear I'll turn this thing around. Reed tries to stay optimistic. Relax, Ben. Everything's going to be fine. But just then, robotic sentries intercept them. Attention, Fantastic Four. You are now entering Latverian airspace. A swarm of Doombots surrounds the vehicle. Remain in formation. Deviation will result in peril. You will land at Castle Von Doom. Johnny mutters under his breath. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the dumbest things we've ever done. Ben crosses his arms. Everything's going to be just peachy. The sun sets behind Castle Von Doom as the team lands. Standing at the edge of the field, flanked by 2 tigers, Doom waits. Wishes to greet you personally. The Fantastic Four step forward. We're here, Victor. As promised, Reed announces. Unarmed. No tricks. Ben raises a brow at the reception. If we knew you were going to welcome us like this, maybe we would have brought some catnip. The tigers growl low, protective. But Reed doesn't flinch. Easy, fellas. The one on the left, and I go way back. Doom had him guarding me the day we first fought. Doom finally speaks. Yes, Susan. And Gunther remembers you as well. He strokes the tiger gently. He may not be as fast as he once was, but his mind is still sharp. He turns to the team, his voice grave. There are no secrets between us during this visit. Speak plainly. The sun hangs low as Sue Richard steps forward, face like steel. All right, my problem, she begins, is that you've scheduled one of the largest royal weddings in history on the exact date of my anniversary with Reed. Doom tilts his head, voice smooth behind the mask. How unfortunate. The significance of that date must have slipped my mind. I beg your pardon. Reed chimes in sarcastically. There, dear. He apologized. We're all good now, right? Ben doesn't let it go. Yeah? Where's my apology? You hijacked my wedding too. Doom raises an eyebrow. And how, pray tell, did I do that? You made a giant hologram of your head pop up during the vows, right in the middle of everything. Doom folds his hands calmly. Then allow me to apologize to you and your bride. Where is Alicia? Ben's expression hardens. She couldn't make it. Good. Doom mutters, then catches himself. Reed cuts in. What about your bride, Victor? We'd like to pay our respects. Doom points to a distant tower. Zora is in the bridal chambers, preparing herself. As is tradition, no one is to see her before the ceremony. His cape billows as he turns. Now come, I'll show you to your quarters. Tomorrow will be a significant day. Night falls over Castle Von Doom, but not for Johnny Storm. His body glowing with heat, he steps out onto the balcony. Sorry, document. No way I'm sleeping until I clear the air with Zora, if she's really going through with this. He flies through the night toward the tower. The two of us need to talk. Just as he nears, a giant mechanical hand grabs him midair. Target identified, Human Torch. The grip tightens. A warning follows. You are not authorized to be in this sector. Your transgression has been recorded. Flames erupt as Johnny crashes violently through the courtyard. A Doombot steps forward, data flickering in its visor. Uploading file to Castle Security. File deleted. Another voice cuts through the smoke. Storm, you idiot. What do you think you're doing? Johnny rises from the debris, looking up in disbelief. Victorious? Is that you? Zora's voice blares through a control rig, furious. Yes, it's me, you dim-witted clod. If I hadn't hacked the servo droid's command structure, the entire Latverian military, and possibly Doom himself, would be on top of you right now. She glares through the monitor. Explain yourself. Johnny, still recovering from the crash, stammers. I was sneaking over to see you. Sneaking? She snaps. You're a man on fire. You can't sneak anywhere. She slams her fists on the console. It's taking every ounce of control not to break every bone in your body. But Johnny holds his ground. That's funny, because a couple nights ago, you said something different. His voice softens. You kind of liked it. She flinches. You're impossible. Johnny steps closer. I liked it too. I care about you, Zora. So I gotta know, you and Doom? Is that really what you want? Zora stands tall, armored, proud. This marriage, it's a chance to serve my country. A land I love more than anything. Or anyone. Her voice turns cold. That's all I care about. Not some empty-headed pretty boy from the decadent West. Don't ruin this for me, Johnny Storm. Go away. Leave me in peace. Later that night, a soft knock at Reed and Sue's door. Who is it? At this hour? Sue asks, pulling the blanket close. A servant stands at the threshold. Apologies for the disturbance, Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic. The master said you'd be needing these. Reed takes the small box with curiosity. The wedding rings, he murmurs. Thank you. I'll take care of them. Back inside, Sue stares at the moonlit sky. Still can't believe Doom chose you to be his best man. Reed shrugs. I guess when you're short on friends, an enemy will do. Hopefully after tomorrow, Sue says, we'll be former enemies. She eyes the ornate ring. That's Doom's wedding ring. Too good an opportunity. Should we plant a bug in it? Reed shakes his head. No, this trip has to be about good faith. He turns the ring over in his hand. He's placing a great deal of trust in us. I say, he doesn't finish, but the weight of that trust hangs heavy between them. In the shadows of Castle Doom, Reed and Sue's reflections flicker inside a green hologram. Doom watches them from afar, expression unreadable. Let's do our best to be worthy of it, Reed's voice echoes. Sue adds, all right, dear. I just hope Victor holds up his end. Doom clenches his fist. Foolish woman, to ever doubt the word of Doom. With that, he raises his hand toward a sealed vault door glowing with arcane energy. Inside his subterranean workshop, Doom addresses his staff. Weaponeers, tools down. Terminate your projects. Destroy my designs. Dismantle everything you were working on. One of them hesitates. But Master, no more efforts to destroy the Fantastic Four. This workshop is closed. All of it. Tonight. Another whispers in disbelief, pointing to a hulking machine. Even the Armageddon? It's unstable. If it goes off, it could destroy half of Doomsad. Doom stares at it a moment, then nods. Very well. Leave it. I will deal with it after the wedding. For now, the ceremony is all that matters. The next morning, the streets of Latveria explode with color, music, and celebration. A news anchor beams to the camera. Greetings to our fellow countrymen and viewers around the world. The glorious day has finally arrived. Our beloved ruler, Lord Doom, is taking a bride. Confetti rains down as the Fantastic Four arrive, their carriage rolling through cheering crowds. Not just any bride, the reporter adds, but the proud and powerful Lady Victorious. Reed and his team are showered in attention. Even the so-called Fantastic Four have shown to bear witness to this blessed event. Nearby, dignitaries from across the globe gather. Among them, two monarchs stand apart. I heard you might show your face here, Chala, Namor says coolly. The Black Panther nods. A non-aggression pact with Latveria was too large a prize for the king of Wakanda to pass up. The wedding begins under a bloom of flowers and ceremony. Johnny fidgets, trying to get Reed's attention. Reed, there's something you should know. But Reed doesn't even glance at him. Whatever it is, Johnny, it'll have to wait. Doom stands still at the altar, his voice low and commanding. Quiet, the both of you. This moment is solemn and sacred. And then everyone turns. She comes, Doom whispers as Zora, adorned in a regal white and red gown, walks down the aisle with Ben Grimm by her side. Doom watches her, the only softness ever to touch his voice breaking through. My Zora. Ben, in an awkward but honest tone, says, Hey lady, I know we've had our differences, but I'm kinda touched here that you'd have me stand in for your pops. But her face doesn't flinch. He is long dead, Zora says coldly. A traitor to my homeland. My world is better off with him rotting in an unmarked grave. Ben blinks, caught off guard. Oh yeah, you and Doom are gonna get along just great. The crowd erupts in cheer, calling out her name. I love you, Victorious. Zora responds softly, almost distantly. And I love you, child. I love you all. As the cardinal begins the rites, Doom speaks again. We stand at the ready, cardinal, with the eyes of the world upon us. Perform our ceremony. The priest complies. As is our custom, we unite not only a man and a woman, but a king and a queen. And in their union, we unite their holy kingdom. Zora's eyes tremble. Her expression cracks with every word. Their souls forever bound by this most sacred oath, an oath of love, fealty, and above all, trust. Her gaze lifts to Doom, and there's something in it. Guilt. And she hasn't said a word yet. The air is heavy with anticipation. Guests from around the world hold their breath as the priest speaks solemnly, his voice echoing through the royal garden. Do you, Victor Werner von Doom, rightful ruler and lord of Latveria, take this woman to be your queen eternal? Doom stands tall, unshakable. By the blood of my ancestors, I so swear. And curse any man who would dare cause her harm or take her from my side. A hush falls. All eyes now turn to the bride. And do you, Zora Vukovic, Lady Victorious? She raises a hand. Hold. A ripple of confusion spreads. Doom tilts his head slightly. The priest stammers. The guests lean in. Zora's voice trembles, but her eyes stay locked on Victor's mask. There must be no secrets between us. It is my duty to tell you. Her breath catches. I have been intimate with Johnny Storm. Gasps erupt across the garden. Shock, disbelief, laughter. Namor bursts into cruel amusement. Others freeze in stunned silence. Doom doesn't flinch, but his eyes behind the mask say everything. Wide, pierced, wounded. Reed shouts instinctively, Johnny. Ben buries his face in his hand. Sue closes her eyes. Brother, she whispers, and Johnny just lowers his head. A quiet slap of shame, echoing louder than the priest's words ever could. The calm shatters in an instant. Doom unleashes his fury. Guests, heroes, even his bride, are sent flying through the air like ragdolls. Debris rains down as shockwaves ripple outward from his rage. Vile betrayers, Doom roars, his voice shaking the heavens. This treachery cannot be countenanced. Face now the full, unbridled wrath of Doom. The illusion of peace collapses completely. Namor charges forward, flanked by the Dora Milaje and Black Panther. His sneer is pure disdain. So much for the promise of peace. I suppose it wouldn't have lasted long anyway. T'Challa narrows his gaze, already preparing for the inevitable. Neither will our friends, Namor, if we do not strike him down with everything we have. Amidst the chaos, Ben Grimm rises from the dust with a scowl and a cracked brow. I get it, Vic. That's out of Sting. And maybe we had that coming. He rolls his massive shoulders and lifts a boulder-sized fist. But pal, that one cheap shot is all you're getting, and that's the story, folks. Please, leave your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.